什么叫突然就开台了？我不是给我点时间吗？我要把眼睛打开，跟你们画虎脸，画虎兰，然后把游戏打开。最主要是要把眼睛打开了。唉，我叫我妈。唉。爱系的尼特奶粉哈特梨娃耶。爱是一阵。快乐水补给不够，铁定不是啊！人家喝蛮牛，我喝的是快乐水。当我觉得快死掉的时候，就要喝快乐水了。不知道。哎，怎么从这里呀、啊？那你进的，你进的动画是进假的，是不是啊？你进的，对，受不了！我都跳到下一章节了，你跟我开玩笑吗？哇，剩没几章节，我发现。那算了。他记录的方式有点蠢吧？算了，从这边开始吧。Riesling 我要看到那个王八蛋开直升机飞走。
I was just about to run to the roof when my savior and friend, the man whose unborn child I had just killed for, decided to leave without me.
Boy, Max! Get in! Quick!
I can't believe that bastard just flew off on me. After everything we've been through, I saved his girlfriend's life.
Who? Raul Passos?
Yeah, Raul Passos.
Yeah, I know. I thought you guys were very close.
We were.
Well, you know what? I did a background check.
Jesus.
I mean, I thought the two of you worked for Rodrigo Branco.
Yeah, so?
So? Did you get paid by Victor?
Victor, no.
Well, Raul Passos did. 6 times. Dating back to a few months before you turned up. He even paid for a ticket for him to go to New York.
Why?
I don't know, my guess is to meet you.
But why?
I don't know, maybe he liked you. Maybe he thought you needed a break.
That's funny.
I don't know, maybe he wanted some dumb gringo to come down here to shoot things up and maybe to take the watch for Rodrigo when he got shot.
I don't believe that.
Why? Because you're not a dumb gringo? Or because you are?
You know, I have no fucking clue anymore.
感觉就是当初找我就是为了想要把我当成替死鬼之类的。
Okay. Let me ask you something.
What?
Well, what is it that you really thought that you were doing down there in Panama? Hmm? And don't tell me you're so naive as to think you were just down there guarding a woman.
I didn't know what to say. I had been so loaded in Panama, I could scarcely remember my own name. I know things had got real heavy. Panama had been my second job with Passos.
Hey, Max! Max! Come on!
The first had been easy. Money for banging waitresses at some fancy wedding in the Caribbean. This seemed like another easy gig. It was the middle of the day, and like any self-respecting idiot, I was half cut.
No, son, nothing like doing some good blows, some good friends on a boat. Daphne! Come here, I love this one.
Marcello, you're going
是之前吧，
to me?
这个人已经死了吧？
Sure beats New Jersey, huh, Max?
Some ways.
Hey, come on,
这
it's
是
awesome!
之前，
Yeah. Everybody's drunk and tanned and listening to house music. Most of them have plastic surgery and they're all doing blow. I guess it is kind of like Jersey, huh?
That's very funny, Max. Hey, Saúde!
Oh. God, I gotta quit drinking so much. Could give myself serious liver damage.
Yeah, big deal. You can always get a new one. Relax.
I hope you're not drinking on the job, gentlemen. Kidding, I hope you are. Just stay off the yayo, hmm? I don't have enough to share. I'm kidding again. Oh, Mikey. Even though we just met, I feel like we are good friends, you know? I feel like safe with you guys. Know that, like real safe.
That's great.
Yeah, and I
就
love
是
New
一
York.
开始
The East
保护
Hamptons,
他
you
们
know
的
it.
时候吧。
Not really. I spent my honeymoon in Montauk.
Oh, where's that?
就
It's
断
just
在
down the road.
刚刚他在
Last time I was
船
there,
边啊
I，got so wasted.
刚
I
进
nearly shit
章节的时候
myself.，I didn't know you were married.
Yeah, well, my wife passed away.
Good. No, not good. Bad. Real bad. But good because now I can get you laid a lot. It is great to be single, hey? I love a woman. She's with another and she doesn't want to know it. Fuck her. I mean, could you believe that shit?
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm going to go to speak to Felipe. Felipe! You crazy crackhead! Lay off the yayo, eh? Pasos. Walk with me. Yeah. What's the deal with this guy, eh? He's kind of stuck up.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, sure, tá bom, but have him smile a bit more, you know? Cause life is good! Where's the truck?
It's coming. Hey, soon.
Pasos. I gotta go lay down.
Okay.
我比较担心的是，等一下我们要玩什么？没有啊，剩一点点而已。而且我还在考虑到底要不要玩麦块的地下城，因为我后来发现它发售在5月26的下午4点，然后又只有英文。可是等于英文，英文的话，你故事都我看得懂。可是我是说，它不是麦块，它是有故事的，它是有主线的，而且它的角度是45度角下去，叫黑暗破坏神那样。
No hay nadie aquí. Esta también está vacía. ¡Encontré a uno de ellos!
我没有实验可以用。干嘛不过来啊？
They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
小叉安小鱼3抢了太平洋银行了吗 ？WW。
敢抢太平洋银行啊！我是保镖啊，不是。刚刚不是一堆人吗？人呢？
I was letting myself get distracted from the task at hand.
真的看不到哎、过来一点啊，真的看不到。感觉他不会过来，很麻烦。
I was wishing my enemies away, but they were very much alive.
叫真的麻烦。妈，他们都不过来，想怎样？妈有没有走？这个是这样，太薄了吧？
Daphne's ship was always stocked. The dead guys looked like soldiers in one of those Central American guerrilla armies. Pirates with a manifesto, psychos with a dream. That sort of bullshit.
甜甜圈哎，还有一整个汉堡哎。一瞬间人去楼空，咁可怜。I like the music.
The radio. Maybe I could send out an SOS.
Disparos en la cubierta inferior. Vete a ver qué pasa. Asegúrate de que los burros no derrochen municiones con los tripulantes. Todos los demás siguen buscando.
It certainly wasn't the first time I'd woken up with a hangover, long after a party had
人
turned
家来吃个
sour.
饭，怎么可能人家吃个饭？是他们先朝我射击的、啊，也不是先朝我射击，他根本就是一个一个找人啊，就是要杀人哦。是海盗或者是什么？
The need to get out of the boat's hull and onto the upper deck as soon as possible was countered by the probability of running into another hijacker. I had to move carefully.
哎，走啊！靠背。而且他们竟然没听到声音，好扯。
¡Está ahí!
Sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. Move, Max.
谢 IS 6个月续订，感谢。
Shut it down.
小叉安小鱼3，你可以橄榄沙士 S09367777 S09367777。
还买沙士？不是啊，其实也不是哪一款沙士，哪一款有问题。
My vision was going.
啊啊！
Shut it down. You have to do this. Come on, Max. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference.
妈的，太糊了，我看不到，完了，我要死了。
down. You have to do this. Shut it down. You have to do this.
结果过了，太糊了吧！玩屁股啊，玩太久大家都很痛苦啊。哎，三小干，真是，操！还有一只在躲什么？躲三小。
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference.
Hi, Shen.
There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed.
What the fuck？ 太夸张了吧！又死了。
Fire was sucking oxygen from the room. I didn't care if I got shot the second I got out of there. I needed one more gulp of fresh air before I died. It was like the need for a wake-up whiskey after a 2-day bender. How to shut off the fuel feeds. I shut down one engine, but it didn't make much difference. There. I could breathe again. Now the boat could get back to smelling like suntan oil, stale margaritas, and greed. So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed. While I'd been dead to the world, some of my shipmates were just plain dead. Where had they taken them?
看到这个我就想到 GTA。干 ！fuck， 我只要换个角度而已啊。
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was passed out and I wouldn't have noticed.
我只是要换个角度啊。 麻烦呢，不然几乎被打一枪就要死了。
So this was the famous Panama Canal. We could have gone to the moon while I was. was a different scene than the one I'd stumbled away from. Where was everyone?
哎，
I
不
still
是
didn't
吧
know？what the hell happened.
这个场景，这个游艇跟 GTA 5的一模一样啊！几乎是一模一样样啊！又一直在游泳，还是游艇都长这样？
I didn't like to think what was behind the
哦，前面不
door.
太一样
The
啊。
pirates wouldn't get everything.
前面不大一样。哎，这里又看起来超像了。
The guys up ahead weren't dealing with passengers like the rest of them. Maybe I should have realized then that this was no ordinary kidnap job. Something on the boat had attracted the
okay.
sharks. After I got out of New Jersey, things had flared up again between the Punchinellos and the DeMarcos. Didn't look like things would die down anytime soon. I was gonna have to stay away from the only place I'd ever known.
那这样看起来，游玩江湖本色，再去玩 GTA 就到时候玩到那个就知道了。
Whatever they were looking for appeared to be gone.
这是有携带毒品吗？还是什么的？ 靠背的，超像。然后这厕所里面还有那个毒品，我是说 GTA 5的。看这个走廊，妈一模一样，好扯哦。 有没有玩过《江湖本色》，然后才去玩 GTA 5的？感超像的啦。
Daphne Bernstein, a recent divorcee, making the most of her considerable settlement, and Marcella was making the most of her. I don't want to think about it. They didn't help with my sea legs, but they sure as shit felt good.
¡Puta, aquí no hay nada! ¡Miguel, vení para acá! ¡Saludos a tu madre!
There was something firing these guys other than good old-fashioned socialist zeal. What were they looking for? It didn't make sense. Why would they leave the jewels and rip open the walls? It didn't occur to me just what the other cargo on board could be.
最像。打不到。真的很北了。
I was on a ghost ship in a ghost canal. The whole thing creeped me the hell out.
Oh sh. 哎，369。哎，挂机闲聊。船可以再想一点。我看这不是太平洋啊，这是首轮募资啊。
I had to save some valuables.
What the fuck? 不喜欢打枪游戏，还好吧？这还是故事游戏啊，而且看起来像 GTA 的。会提到跟天野有关，也只有
Booze, coke, pills. You could get whatever party favor you wanted on this vessel.
弹钢琴，噔噔噔噔噔噔噔噔，该弹最终天堂了吧？
And the band played on.
¡Está abierto!
小小。 What the fuck？ 干我被爆头哎、欸，谁啊？
The boat was well appointed.
这里根本就没有掩体啊！好屁呀、干！我双枪，其实我是双枪。干妈的垃圾欸！你都知道我什么时候？
Maybe there was something on the bridge. I checked every other inch of the boat.
这个自动门啊！压机。哦，黄金 AK。
I spotted Passos and Marcello. If I'd known back then that they'd been up to no good while I was fighting my way through a band of violent paramilitaries and a worse hangover, I might not have wanted to
黄
get
金
over
条我
them
就想，
so
我不知道
bad.
哎，其实我不知道。
Hey, Passos!
At the time, I hadn't thought too much about this. I hadn't thought too much about anything. Now I remember it, it didn't seem quite so
What
kosher.
about what's her name? Daphne.
Do whatever you think is best.
I think it's best we try to go find her.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Yeah.
See, I didn't think Passos was a bad guy. He didn't need to try to save this woman or the crew.
根本就他们遇强的吧？
I realize you knew your way around here.
They were using that building to get across the canal.
¡Muévanse, muévanse! ¡Está ahí! Come on! We're gonna get her, let's get her!
There was some equipment in the truck next to me. It'd be a shame to see it go to waste. Come on! cross up top. What I expected to find. On a boat full of drunks and bullshit artists, I'd been the cabaret act. Shooting whatever came in front of me was easier than coming to terms with that reality. My own private welcoming party.
我妈都看不出来我在犹豫，靠背。真，可能脸臭，或者是原本很开心，但突然就不开心了吧？妈，不过那个应该叫不开心啦。
Fancy seeing you here.
他哥，你都凑了快1个月，他可能觉得你天生长那样吧，这也是没有办法的。你妈就是看不出来。哎呀，我怎么一个都打不死？我好像有，回馈有点差而已。这游戏只有枪，我没有捡过手榴弹之类的，但是应该是有，但我不确定单机模式有没有。阿帕手谁？怎么没过来啊？真的是个坏家伙哎！
That looked like the way up, but it was locked. I had to find a switch.
Find the switch 就在这边，但等一下看一下有没有东西。
There was probably a control console behind the desk.
I know. Wait. 不眠。 看川川，发现他是不是一直都不开心？哪有？川川常常很开心啊，几乎每一天都很开心。只要有工读生，天天都是 Happy Day， 干烦死了。我们才一上来就被射了。Switch 开关的意思啊。哎，找到你了。这打不炮哎，好扯哦！什么公主生有自肥嫌疑？哎，我的谁啊？空气啊！
Priorities, Max. I blocked out all my questions. All I thought about was getting to Daphne Bernstein before it was too late.
他没有发现他的伙伴不见了。
Americans had a long and checkered history of involvement in Panama. This was my sorry chapter, for what it's worth.
哦，圆完啊。这脚印。我的
Jesus Christ.
尸体。可是不他。
Fuck, man. This is brutal. I didn't think things would be like this.
I should have jumped in that goddamn canal myself and swum my way back to New York.
Let me ask you again, Max. What do you think you were really doing in Panama?
I was drinking.
People died. Innocent people. Who do you think robbed you?
I don't know. I was told it was people who disliked Daphne Bernstein, something about an unpleasant divorce.
Her ex-husband worked on Wall Street. Do you think he has easy access to Panamanian death squads?
Guess I didn't really think about it.
You were smuggling something, weren't you?
No. I mean, I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't think too much about it, but yes, Marcelo did drive off with something. I don't know what. I didn't see him until we got to Brazil a week or so later.
I think it was money. I think Marcelo and Victor have a friendly banker there in Panama. Your little cruise was to deliver the cash to him because there it's easier to launder.
But I thought the Broncos were rich.
Rodrigo's rich. The other two, they live well, but they don't have real money. Victor's campaigns were always financed by his brother. That is the way among certain rich families there. The eldest brother is the king. You know, he gets everything. The other two, not so much.
And now Rodrigo's dead.
Exactly. And Marcelo, too. It's an awful tragedy for Victor, huh? A man running on a law and order ticket, you know, whose brothers have both been killed in such terrible circumstances. A true patriot.
What about Marcelo?
Marcelo was an idiot. Were this true, I certainly don't believe he could possibly have known about it. But I do believe some other scheme, you know, some other bullshit. Whatever that cash was, Victor could have talked him into something. I don't know yet.
And Passos?
Well, Passos is a bum ex-cop. Failed in America, failed in Sao Paulo. He was surrounded by more money and more poverty than his tiny little head can handle. You think guys like that can't be bought?
No, but if...
But nothing. He's probably not a bad guy. He's just a man caught in the crossfire of a very rich family.
What about me?
虽小。
You're the fall guy. The American. Running around, acting like the action hero. Killing lots of people. You're a stroke of genius.
That ain't how it is.
You were an angry ex-cop. You were sitting in a bar
不要
with
光
a
头就要
history
战
of
神，好不
violence
好？
and a history of a bad temper. You were perfect.
Me and Passos went to the academy together.
Did you?
I don't fucking know.
这样我说我是你大学同学，你怎么就
Wanna do
信了
some
呢
good?？Want to get yourself killed in a good cause? Then I need you to check something out for me.
Like what?
哪个
That
男人？
incident at the favela today. Now, some of my officers say a bus drove off some captives,
They did, I saw it.
but no captives were ever booked.
They probably handed them off to the paramilitary death squads,
Caixa Preto?
Right.
Who did?
I don't know, the cops. The other cops. The cops who shoot on sight.
The UFE.
Right.
Max, you see that building there?
Imperial Palace Hotel?
Yeah, that's what it says. People go in there in large groups under armed guard. But it isn't a police station, and no one comes out of there.
Why don't you just go in and bust the joint? Get a warrant.
哎，谢谢 low 大酒团。
So you keep saying.
法医老王 low 大
Time
黑
to
猫
find
白
out what
眉
was going on
烤
here.
熟的鱼。
I didn't fancy booking myself in the presidential suite,
咕咕鸡
so went looking
后
for the
打
basement.
安安啊！我 DC 是没投票，又破完一次越南大战6代，海清明。啊， 就剩下的时间很
I
少
wasn't
啊。
too excited about the acoustics in this place.
而
Couple
且
of
因为我本来
gunshots,
打
it
算
sounded
要
like
玩
I'd walked in here with a goddamn
麦块地
marching
下室，
band.
可是又英文，然后又是
It
26
wasn't
号的
pretty,
下午。
but I guess none of what was about to happen was gonna be.
你异度神剑只有2天，不优。
It was the question I kept on asking myself. How could I have been so blind? I was
快
convinced
乐
the
水跟
Broncos
机
had
器
gotten
水，
the
快乐
wrong
水
man for the
肥宅
job,
快乐
but
水
maybe De
是
Silva was right. I was the stooge. The
快乐
bad
水
joke
是
everybody
可
got
乐啊
but。me.
给的子弹也太少了。新游戏，当然不是吧？爱牛牛，爱猫宝泉。
Pesado pra caralho, tá cheio de chumbo. Ah, comeu boi.
OK，直接拿去烧。我喜欢喝汽水。
Either those guys wheeled their trash out on stretchers, or something was seriously
乱
wrong
丢垃
here.
圾，那都是尸体吧？
You can't unsee something, but you can dull the effect. Oofe. Was there anything they didn't have a grubby hand in? A few days earlier, I'd have called it a coincidence, but I'd written off too many of those already.
哎呦，很天真哦，不眠。
The Imperial Palace Hotel was a five-star
只是
bona fide
打气
shithole.
的方式不是这
I
样啊
needed to。find out why guests were checking in by the busload and checking out by the bag load. Maybe the service would be better upstairs.
水火箭。
Mesma coisa. O quê? Você não tá fazendo nada, tô fazendo tudo sozinho.
Como é que eu não tô pegando nada, rapaz? Tô trabalhando aqui, ficando de olho e escutando você reclamar.
Ó.
Olha o quê? Para com essa viadagem, para de reclamar.
Porra!
Ah!
每次都想 等他们讲完话，可是每次都这样都太慢了。RPG， 每次等他们讲完话就会失去先机。
Cuidado, ele está vindo nessa direção!
É só uma bala e nada mais. Tô feliz. Vai em frente, você tem cobertura. Desgraçado! Me ajuda
干，靠你，很会躲。
Foi por pouco. Pessoal! Que ousadia é essa?
你要躲多久啊？
Puta que eu pariu!
敢不敢不要躲？不是打他手几百下他才死，三小啊！这 fuck， 怎么跑出来的？他在干嘛？哦你怎么躲的啊 ？Hello？ 就没有小枪或冲锋枪啊？我不想放弃榴弹麻烦。喂，干太近了，直接自己死，三角，太近了。哎，哪里呀？在射，太远了吧？啊！射不到了，干！哎，好烦哦，这样榴弹无用武之地耶。 对，中风了。他手指直接在那边卡到整个弹夹打完。哇，还不能回去拿子弹，算了。这下杠。
De Silva and I had the same fan club. I knew enough and he knew too much. We'd both become targets.
就是吧，全自动吧。然后死掉，然后靠背，靠背啊！妈的，我还在抓痒，这样跑出来。
When you find yourself in hell, dance with the devil.
他们又不是在打靶。
Way upstairs. Surely nobody would notice another hole in the wall.
他们又不是在打靶。来实战欸。
I knew this thing was bigger than me, bigger than the Broncos, but I only had a glimpse of the whole picture, like looking in a mirror and for an instant seeing what everyone else sees, a bad caricature of a better man.
哇，这声小音效。 真吓死谁！开始全自动就被排长干到起飞，然后就死掉了，被骂死了，是这样吗？
Buffet. That deal at the favela was getting dirtier by the minute. Those bastards were clearly in bed with the Crusher Prado. Now we just had to find out why. Starting with a bit of bedtime reading for Mr. De Silva. When you've lived the kind of life I've lived, reality comes at you through a different lens. But nothing could have prepared me for what was on the other side of that door. I had to get those poor bastards out of there.
Get him out of here. Go. Go. Wait. I said get.
Serrano. He looked pathetic. A man defeated. I walked away and left him to his own personal nightmare. Whatever hell this was, De
可
Silva
能
had
吧，
sent
他
me
们都被
into.
关起来啊。
I knew I had to put an end to it.
不过我刚刚没注意到，我只知
I
道
had no
有几个
choice
人躺
but
在
to
床
push
上，
on.
床垫，
I
不
didn't
能说是床
understand
上，是
everything,
床垫。
and I never would. But I understood enough. Sometimes a complicated problem is best
你
tackled
就
with a
想他们
simple
是被黑
solution.
警抓起来的感觉啊，就是这样。可怜的子弹也太少了吧。我2把小枪都没子弹。没死眼的时候就只能飞扑了。干，我撞到了！妈的，拜拜吧！把止痛药给人家。来，干哪里？操！他走不出来。前仆后继，没有啊，不是，很会扑。来把枪，有小枪啊，受不了了，有点雾，不是吧？就只是灯吧。哪有点雾啊？ 感觉就只是灯光吧。妞晚安啦。屁太浓。干中到！妈的嘞！撞到杆子就停了。What the fuck？ 只会叫嚣，敢不敢出来啊？出来啊！有点秋。哪里啊？干！还好拿到了。哇，真的。
This was hell on earth. De Silva was no fool. I'd have driven on off into the sunset too if I were him. But I was in too far now.
妈，所以我说这个杆子，你他妈的网球杆，气死我了！就很像死亡之眼嘛。
There were still 2 more floors above.
在家撞到床角 ，OK。
You can't unsee something, but you can dull the effect.
干，就只是个灯泡，我以为是什么。又弹钢琴，看来他是一个爱弹钢琴的孩子。
There it was, the soundtrack to my life.
我不知道算不算始祖
And for a few seconds,
反正都
came harmony.
不管死亡之夜还是子弹时间，都是那个阿星的。
Finally.
What 有什么啊？
What the fuck is going on here?
How much do you want?
What have you been doing?
I am a doctor. I help people.
What have you been doing here?
It's
Okay.
easy for you. Listen, I know people. They will kill you. I can help you. Trust me. Please.
是
Please.
活摘器官。
Doing?
I have a lot of money.
Look! Lots of money! I do important research, please! Caralho! Caralho!
How dare you！ 不是啊。
Espera, eu posso explicar tudo. Tudinho! Não. Por favor. Pelo amor de Deus. Por favor, não me mata. Não. Pelo amor de Deus.
不先让他解释吗？
For all Serrano owed me, he'd paid enough. For now, I had bigger debts to call in. Even I could guess what demolisal meant. That building was condemned in more ways than one.
"场地看起来是要打王喽。
There had to be something I wasn't seeing. It was locked from the outside.
啊，为什么呢？ 躲在那啊！哇，想要什么
They had
枪
a
就
fucking
拿什么
arsenal
枪
in。here. It was time to bring this little hellhole to the ground, so I decided to put some of their C4 to good use.
C4 哔哔哔哔哔，滴滴滴滴滴滴滴滴滴滴滴滴，嘣！哎，哎，说我一个一个放是不是？看一下这里有什么。
Call it evidence for De Silva. Either Victor Bronco and Nevis were doing a lot of charity work together, or this was payment for something
Terrorist
else.
win.
Were the crash of Prado
原来
in
听得懂啊，
Victor's
一家。
pocket? Had he tipped them off about the stadium exchange? I had to hurry up before more of those assholes showed up.
I'd seen some dark shit in my time, but this was something else. These vermin had gone into a place where life was cheap and found a way to get rich off it.
老游戏我就
I
不
just
能玩
wanted
吗？
to
我不是一
finish
天到晚
this
玩老游
and
戏
get
吗？
far away from here. But then, true to form, more of the rats come out.
哎呀，
of
都
the
给。
holes.
Resolveram isso? Quem sai desse prédio que esse cara tá morto?
What the fuck？ 啊，你怎么就默默站在这啊？哇，这什么？他没有准心要直接瞄到人，好难。哎，南哥，
Any time I bought had been going real cheap. If I was gonna plant the rest of those explosives, I had to do it now.
哎，我没射到。看不太懂剧情，就是他，简单来说，他就是被耍了啦。主角算是被背叛了。主角自言自语，有时候是在讲剧情。有的时候是在提醒玩家，或者是你在这里过太久之类的。
Who wants to take a shot? You see what this is? Come on, anybody? Want to be a hero? I got nothing to lose. Let's do it.
Que porra que tá acontecendo aqui?
Senor Neves.
What the fuck is your
Q
problem?
W E R T Y.
My problem? My problem? Wanna know what my problem is? You're turning humans into glue. That's what my fucking problem is.
I don't know what you're talking about, American. All I know is what I hear about you. You bodyguard for the Brancos. They are all dead. You help the poor. Today, many of them dead. You are a proper American hero.
At least I fucking tried.
Well done with your effort. The whole city is grateful. The great American savior of the poor.
That's right.
You think you made any difference? You think stopping this legitimate business venture is helping anyone?
Legitimate? You're stealing people's organs!
We pay for everything. We have the record.
Oh, so people can
sell their livers, their hearts, their eyeballs. You're
他们好像在抑制什么啊？
We kept people safe in the city. Decent people. Safe. I know a lot of powerful people.
Well, your powerful people aren't gonna help you out of this one, buddy.
Bam. Whoa, 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 whoa.超小，不然按到而已。哇！没想到在上面啊！啊，又来了！
city was dangerous, friend.
I kind of like it. It's growing on me.
Nice to see a happy tourist smiling.
The fuck are you doing here?
什么？
Came back
I can see that. But why?
to save you.
Oh, yeah, real hero.
Listen,
Now, come with me, Max. To Brazil. Be a chance to play the fall guy in a plot that my boss's brother's hatching.
竟然回来
From
了
the selling of human organs. Yeah, it'll be perfect for you.
what are you talking about? I know nothing about human organs, man. Victor and Marcelo are trying to teach Rodrigo a lesson. Get him to loosen the purse strings and the family money. They pressured me into doing it. You wanna die? I came back for you. I did my best. I'm having a kid, Max. I gotta go.
Fuck you.
他
Sure.
应该说那个时候推论
Now,
推论是不是说他是内奸，而是他被收买。但是他其实知道，就是算是犯人是谁，但是他没想过会这么严重。
I owe you everything.
No, you don't. I'm sorry I couldn't save your sister.
I was there. It wasn't your fault.
I was paid to protect her and I didn't.
She married into a sick family.
Maybe.
I just wanted to say thank you for giving us a chance to live. I mean, as a family.
I hope it all works out for you, for all of you.
Thank you. Don't be too long.
Well, buddy, that's it.
Where you guys gonna go?
I don't know, maybe back to New York, maybe down to Argentina.
Giovanna has family in Salvador. Maybe we'll just stay there.
Yeah, I got business to take care of.
I'm sorry I dragged you into this. I know it was very wrong.
It's all right, it's done. And hey, I'm having myself a fun old time. Maybe this is how things had to be. Figure I might as well die in the sunshine as die in the snow.
Look, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I got a kid coming. You know how it is.
I know how that is.
You know, I almost didn't say goodbye to you. I said to myself, maybe this guy will put a bullet in me.
Maybe I will. But not right now.
Thank you. Try to look after yourself, Max, huh? Life is worth living.
If you say so, pal.
等一下
I thought I was going to have to witness another murder.
，Life is living，
Not
不是这
yet.
样翻的吧
You ready?
I guess.
Okay.
？Life is living 不是那样翻的
I've
吧？
looked through this information you gathered. It's not very nice.
What is it?
It's the Ufe. The famous Mr. Becker.
Friend of Victor Bronco.
Yes.
我
And the contributor to
找
his
不到一个好的
campaigns.
方法，
A
但绝对
government
不是那样。
employee, of course.
And?
A weapons dealer.
应该他的生活即是生命吧？
A dealer in human organs. This wasn't known.
A proper gentleman.
Sure.
So you're gonna bring him down?
Yes, because I want to lose my wife and my children and then get killed myself. All that after watching him walk free.
Tell me what has to be done.
Well, officially, there's nothing I can do.
And unofficially?
Well, we can always try something a little more creative.
Creative?
哦，好久没看到他
De
穿
Silva
正
had
装了，
promised me a 10 o'clock showcase. I had to make sure I was on stage
好
and
北啊！
ready for my close-up.
哎，
Diga a Becker. Che vim para ele.
哎呀，我自己投案的，你们还这么拍，会痛啊！哎，温安养的狗，
Ei, olha aqui. Tropa, tropa. Ei, moço. Mano, quem é esse cara aí?
Manda tua conta, rapaz.
Vai, vai se fuder, ó. Eu devo tomar no cu, pô.
Ela não desgruda dela, meu.
Ei, quem é essa cara aí?
Convidado nosso. Quebra esse otário aí.
Deixa comigo, me dá uma lição nele.
Então, o pai dela não desgruda. Ladrão, filha da puta! Atrás de inocente! Vai ver o que vai acontecer contigo! Vamos aqui! Eu não fiz nada! O que você vai acontecer, caralho? Tá pensando o quê? Hã? Onde é que você vem? Fica aí, cara! Eu? Se fodeu, filha da puta! Otário! Vai, otário!
你们上吊了。
Ô, segura a porta aí.
Eu vi uma outra versão.
究竟是上吊还是被上吊呢？
Valeu, amigo.
就很像 Michael 啊！哎，保镖，
Hey, what are you doing here? Huh? I ask you a question. Answer him. Answer him. What are you doing? What? What are you doing here? O que você está fazendo aqui? What are you doing here?
I don't understand. I can't hear you.
What are you doing here?
doing here?
吵死！
Here.
Hey, answer me! What are you doing here?
Back in the precinct after all this time. Time to find out what the hell was going on.
啊！哦 哎呦哎呦，刚刚怎样？刚刚怎样？啊，查多啊，那个是怎样？
I knew nothing resembling good times lay beyond that gate, but I was gonna have to face the music sooner or later.
吃什么啊？看起来就不好吃。哦，好多黑钱啊，好爽啊！当这些警察随便来杀无辜，想抓谁就抓谁，哎，钱还一堆。
Seemed the anti-drug squad had a few habits of its own. I guess our little stunt helped some other civic-minded people raise valid concerns about community relations. Their faces said it all. I was on their side, but how could they know that? If they came through that door, I'd be leaving as a human shield and never leaving at all. Luckily for me, for once the police arrived just in time. It sounded like all hell was breaking loose. Whatever nonsense De Silva had pulled, it seemed to be working.
哎、啊，你怎么没倒？头盔很猛哦。What the fuck？ 吓我一跳！在跟我讲话。那个人，看起来那边，哎，宝弟，哎，宝君，那边好奇怪哦，那边主线吗？可是为什么这个人在叫我？
Hey, yeah, you.
Look who it is, Mr. Strip Club scumbag.
You.
Yeah, me.
他地中海。
You ain't gonna help me.
You get what you deserve, pal.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievable.
They were legal.
嗯哼。 明明就是 illegal， 是不合法，好不好？合法个 个头啊！
That pervert could enjoy his time. The last few prisoners were trapped in here, and more impressively, seemed I was too.
哎，干撞到！哎，哎，没轻机啊，干！我又不能换枪，去你妈！哦、shit！ 中到了！这个人冲太快。
The security switch had to be in that booth. About the only friend I had left in that town. It was Monday's arrest log, as far as I could tell, and no sign of anybody from Nova Esperanza. All those poor bastards have been checked straight into the Imperial Palace Hotel.
Amigo 不是 Migo 吧？什么查看笔记本？查看笔记型电脑啦！你好歹讲的是电脑吧？ 哇 ，RPG！
That kid had the right idea. There was no point bouncing bullets off that thing. I decided I'd try to pick up where he left off. And then immediately regretted that decision.
他是射手没？哎 ，what the fuck？ 靠背啊，直接被射死。啊哈！也不可以捡。 What the fuck？ 哎，不是吧？他往哪里射啊？看，哎，靠背按住，哦 shit， 完蛋，要死啦！赶快出啦，烦呢！就不能随便按空白键，即使是习惯都不行。哎。 他 翻滚为什么 G 啊？等一下，受不了。翻滚是 G 真的是神经病。哎、你怎么还没射完呢、啊？射几枪啊？
Seemed a crying shame to let that RPG go to waste.
妈这他妈的烦！哎 ，What the hell？ 下来啦！你们都还没死啊！这个游戏真的很特殊诶，它跑步是左扛错，超级违反人体工学，超级不直观。叶玉环，还有蜜柑。Oh shit！
Well, wasn't this nice?
好可怜啊
Perfect end to a perfect trip. If someone had told me 6 months ago this was where my life was headed, I'd have ordered a double of whatever they were drinking, drunk it, then blown my head off.
可怜啊，救不了他。
Any time the prison riot had bought me was starting to run out. I had to keep moving.
Que porra você tá tentando fazer? Quebra as pernas dele!
Another dark, rainy night. Another police station. Another futile crusade for amends. Time moves forward, and nothing changes.
Hey, really? 洗个酸。我发现应该洗很多机翻吧。shit， 打不到，视角看不到，靠背啊！啊 有点看不到。真的很讨厌。干！妈的嘞！哇，真的是很麻烦，这射不到，唉，气死我了！干，榴弹太慢了啦！到底是三小榴弹太慢了。
Every bastard in the joint must have known I was on the loose by now. I couldn't afford to waste any more time.
气死我！我在厕所打开，然后一个人，吓死！我只是想拿榴弹，错了吗？虽然其实室内战拿榴弹真的是蛮不明智的选择了，这是真的。因为太近了，可能会害死自己。
Police food, the same crap the world over. But I could reminisce about the old days later. For now, there was more pressing matters to deal with. 全世界都一样垃圾，
总比军中好吧？说什么呢？看厨师的手艺。
They'd come from the control room. It looked like the security cameras were still running. I figured I should check out the security monitors while I had the chance.
OK， 那没有其他地方可以走。找幽光。哦。 不要有手电筒的枪啊！超人被发现，虽然是感觉问题，不管怎样都会被发现。
That's what happens when you hand some roided-up half-wit a commando uniform with special on the front and let him ride around his hometown in a tank playing soldiers. Sooner or later, someone's gonna decide he's not so special. There were a bunch more in the elevator, tooled up like they were about to roll into Fallujah. And of course, they were headed my way.
那时候就要把榴弹留着了。
If the heat was rising, that meant I was getting closer to the source. I had to keep moving.
激光瞄准器，我这个真的不会用，不想拿这个，真的不会用。
I saw the elevator doors were open.
应该不会吧？哎呀，
If there was one thing I learned since being in Sao Paulo, it was that me and the local elevators were not a good mix.
不是很好的配合是，他就是不想理你啦。What the fuck？ 你跟他就是合不来。不是啊，这个贩卖机就跟 GTA 5的一样，哭啊！对，就是那个拿了。
Whatever depressing fate lay on the other side of those doors, there was no point in putting it off any longer.
哦，很会冲哦。哦shit！最奇怪的地方啊！他怎么打不死啊？死了吧你！
I'd killed more cops than cholesterol, and still no sign of Becker. It wasn't the first time it dawned on me I should probably have gone over the plan in more detail, but it was too late for that now.
攻他下面，打他鸡，还有 biscuit。
If I didn't hurry, Becker would be long gone.
我直接躺在上面，傻眼。
AUP. Those were the guys who jumped the yacht in Panama. And what was this? Had the Brazilian cops tipped them off about the money?
什么？那样普通的女性靠背啊！但我也觉得双马尾超惨。
Special Sao Paulo's own David and Goliath. I'd pinned De Silva as a coward, but he'd risked more than anyone, and he'd never taken a bribe.
我是不知道他本子多不多啦，但有可能本子还蛮多的吧。就是他不也是傲娇吗？闭嘴！我东西没拿吗？应该都拿都看了吧。 啊，靠背，这里少一个，为什么？哎、为什么突然原来？这有可能是在这边吧，只是我没看到。文件夹看的。一个文件夹，一个笔记型电脑。有什么没看吗？ 没有了，好吧。整体没有了，还是我漏掉了。
I still didn't know how I'd gone from drinking myself numb in New Jersey to looting corpses in Brazil. But this was where I was, 5,000 miles from a home I couldn't go back to on another suicide mission to clean up a mess that wasn't even mine.
I'd
spent my career dozing off in the briefing room. Now wasn't the time.
Donuts.
The CS were all but out of business in Sao Paulo, and suddenly Becker and Victor looked like local heroes in the war on crime. They'd really gotten their money's worth outsourcing their problems onto me.
四则全美。
My old pal Serrano. We'd both been unwitting clowns in this sorry circus. Part of me hoped he'd made it out of that hotel alive. I didn't recognize the guy. Maybe this was the new slum king De Silva had talked about. A throne never stays empty for long. Fame at last. It was no great surprise I'd made Ufe's most wanted list. I hadn't done much to improve the reputation of Americans abroad over the past few weeks, and there they were, my illustrious employers, 3 dead and still every chance I'd go 4 for 4. None of this was gonna look good on the resume. And I was in good company. Howell Passos, sent up north to find a washed-up gringo who would act tough and play dumb. Boy, did he ever deliver.
这个大麻吧，这是 cocaine，cocaine， 妈的瓜！那他屁股朝外是怎样？13级兵防卫，我不太懂他到底是在玩什么，看起来蛮匪夷所思的。 好多毒品啊！他们是不是都集起来自己嗨啊？看不到。
It was starting to feel as if I'd never leave that place. Like one of those nightmares where you keep running and running, only to discover you're chasing yourself.
是在说阿伦。
Nothing I was gonna find in there could make a difference now. I had all the evidence I needed.
他变调出了。 剧情哦，守护女神战旗，所以它算是战旗式 RPG 吗？不知道，因为我只有看到他就是在过，毒气。
Tear gas. This wasn't good. I needed to find a way out of that stairwell and fast. This was a waste of time. The bastards had me locked in. all locked. My eyes and throat burned, but at least I could breathe. I was trying to work out what direction I was headed in when I discovered some more Brazilian architecture not designed for the American physique.
Hi, how are you?投光色情网站。
There it was, the tape from the Bronco security system. Jesus, it was that guy. I had seen him in the favela. Bachmeyer, Becker's right-hand man. His time would come. Him and Becker.
哦，看到了，就是他潜进来杀掉罗德里格子。哎，他不是恶灵古堡，不能把这个娃娃打掉。
I'd seen enough. It was time to bring this nightmare to an end.
哎，结束前先看个电视啊。
O seu dinheiro representa o seu futuro. Mantenha-o seguro com o Banco Boitatá. Para sua casa, o seu carro ou o seu negócio. Venha falar com Boitatá.
Threatens to be the worst volcanic eruption in Ecuador for 40 years.
The epidemic of violence that grips Brazil's major cities continues to worsen. On Monday, a massive gun battle between drug gangs and special forces police in the favela of Nova Esperanza left 150 people dead or critically injured. Mayoral candidates were divided on the reactions to the altercation. Camila Machado blamed the police force for acting without restraint and effective government oversight. Victor Branco, whose eldest brother was murdered last week and whose youngest brother is missing and is feared to have been an innocent victim in Monday's gun battle, issued a statement calling for more funding for law enforcement and vowing to stop at nothing to make Sao Paulo safe again. In Buenos Aires, the world's largest chorizo caused quite a stir.
世界最大西班牙香肠，我看你们对那个比较有兴趣啊。哎，啊，不是啊，我会请。哦，啊，因为掉下来所以不见了。对啊，枪应该要跟着掉下来啊。哎，回不去了，算了。干，我撞到桌子，干！
I couldn't get that tape out of my head. Why had Ufe killed Rodrigo? I wasn't gonna find any answers in the forensics lab. I had to push on.
不是他只要撞到东西，他就会停下来。他基本上他只要撞到东西就会停下来，所以。好，别来晚安了。
Hey, pal. Nice to see you.
Vai pra casa, gringo de merda.
I don't think we've been properly introduced.
I know who you are.
Then you should have killed me in the office when you had the chance.
There's still time, meu camarada.
Woohoo! 怎么还有人存活啊？哎 shit！ 被另外一只干死。我的妈！哪里？干，怎么？哎，雷射超麻烦呢，完全看不出来，烦死了！讨厌雷射。看不到啦，干！雷射超烦，热射。好的。
Another pile of bodies and still nothing to show for it. I felt like I was detaching, that maybe this was revenge for something else. Something buried deep in the past.
游戏的雷射是超难用的，它的点太不直观了。
Figured I'd bag those up for evidence.
900。 大领。哎，我想要，哎，终于可以穿了，是不是？
It was a little late to be thinking about precautions.
看你才知道。
Something told me this shit show was barely through the warm-up act.
不是，那不如你再戴个头盔怎么样？看，这是官方吐槽最为致命哎。
Rodrigo, Giovanna, Passos, everyone who'd meant anything was gone. Like so many times before, I'd found myself alone, locked on a course of destruction. It was at my worst when I was at my best. They had their body armor, I had mine.
对。来激光瞄准器耶，气死我，有够烂。我没办法跳。 Painkiller 啊，我没有止痛药啦，随时要死啊！黄金枪无限不是，可能就比较痛吧，我也不知道哎。我也只有拿一件那个背心而已啊，防弹背心而已。 看到前面有配啊！看到人就开枪，就是这样。
It felt like I was going around in circles, getting further away from the truth. I had to find my way out of there.
等一下子弹。没有防弹衣，只有这关有吧？只给我一罐。
I wasn't the only cop with a pill problem.
干！这个太麻烦了吧！ 完蛋，手伸不过去，哎、过去了。你可以贴个网址吗？你要啊？你买棺材哥吗？他自己，所以你是比较阴我哦。
Any bullets I had left were being saved for someone special. Becker and Bachmeyer had taken their pound of flesh and sold it on the black market. Now I was coming for mine.
哦，可以啊，只要网址不要太长，然后不要有毒，不要吓人就可以。尽量说网址就这样。YouTube 的话都还蛮短的，就还行。好，放松晚安啦。我给他们发手榴弹跟榴弹。看起来死了，最好是看他死。我才刚进来，马上被打成这样。哪里呀？哎啊！怎么这里还有人啊？很小啊。哎，不是，为什么？这我看不出来。为什么只有？但怎么只有雷射啊？这样我看不出来啊。哎，干撞到桌子，干你妈 ！shit！ 妈，雷射真的是这游戏最烂的。 终于 bug 回来了。刚刚只有雷射，没有。只有雷射，没有那个超白石。靠背啊！哎，从哪里出来的
Hey! You Americans love to interfere in things you do not understand.
Hey, Jimmy.
Oh, I understand plenty, asshole.
How stupid can one man be?
不要再干！只有雷射，真的很靠腰。又 bug 了 ，fuck！
I couldn't get a direct shot. I was gonna have to get creative. It was a waste of bullets. His cover was too good.
What the fuck?
You have served your purpose. This is where it ends.
哎，干！啊，走不过去，烦死了！拜托，不要再 bug 了，好不好？到你 bug 够了没啊？干！又 bug！ 哦 fuck！ 真的是够了。
Those ceiling tiles looked kind of loose. It was worth a shot.
You are doing so well. You have to go and spoil it.
哎，靠背啊！从这里开始啊！
Do you even see what a joke you want? Merda, cara! What are you hoping to achieve here?
哎，你他妈这里，我操！我真他妈被气死哎！ 哎，为什么那柜子不能躲啊？
This was the passkey to Becker's office. I was close to the end of all this, and I could feel it.
Becker!
小屁呀！
Something funny about dying?
I felt like the avenging angel. I looked like a fat bald dude with a bad temper.
You disgusting piece of shit! I know everything! Not everything, my friend. Let go of him, Max. Huh? Hmm? There's a good fellow. Well. Victor, I was wondering when you'd reappear out of whatever slimy hole you live in.
I'd like to just say, Max, I just want to say thank you for all your hard work, for my family, and for cleaning up that horrible mess with the Crachá Preto for us. You know I'm tough on crime. I give you a bonus, but I think you just frittered it away. Becker, take his gun.
啊！哎呀，干电击器！刚刚，我的腰。
They had barred the door. My only hope was to chase them down. I knew they'd be leaving town, and my guess is they would try to fly out of here. Rich people love to fly away.
God damn it!
Okay, Max. Now you check the main terminal. I'm gonna go and look for the Bronco plane by the hangar, okay?
Let's do it.
其实我脸有点忙了。
Keep an eye out in there. You know Becker's gonna have some guys in there watching out for you.
Yep. So, of course, I knew they were looking for me. But the airport was about the only place a fat gringo might blend in. Well, there or a sex club. My delusions of disguise lasted around 2 seconds. They were out in force. And they were out for me. But then, I was out for them too. Every last one of those bastards.
哇，跑到行李！哎，我是行李。
Check in. Come on, bastards.
Q 没打到个屁啊！干！妈的 ！shit！ 哎，靠背。 这里的空间真的超级烂。 输送带那里，叫你好胜。不要再激光瞄准器了，气死我！这游戏的雷射超难用。魔庆技呢？啊，好吧，也只能拿了，不然都没子弹，尴尬死。等一下，你这个是有没有？看你这个也有，好烦。怎么都有雷射瞄准器啊？好烦呐、啊！平常我是很喜欢雷射的啊，可是问题是，这游戏雷射真的太烂了。超级不直观。妈的嘞！你怎么还没死？哎 ，What the fuck？ 为什么不给我找掩护？哦，Rebels， 谢谢对对。为什么台主没有近视？因为就没有啊。哎 ，What the fuck？ 口爆！干他们，真的很烦呢、欸！妈呀，两个，他们只要有两个那个什么。啊，头盔就有2条命，真的很讨厌。要射2发。其他按键不能调吗？要调什么？它不能切换有没有雷射吧？每个键都可以调啊。 室里面是不是还有一只？哪里啊？真的，在这。为什么我这边发，然后它是往那边撞 ？What the fuck！ 原来是2只，不是1只啊！你不要再给我激光瞄准器了，我想要。要的是普普通通的枪。
It felt like my vacation was coming to an end.
Fuck.
Only I wasn't heading home with a sunburn, a bag full of duty-free, and a dose of VD. I was making a bet that would put me in handcuffs or a body bag.
啊，你拿绝对没有了吧？太棒了，这决定是你的。
These were Becker's guys. Him and Victor had a private airport to go with their private army and their private jet. This was the back office. They'd be on their way to the nearby lounge.
哦，照得出我哎。我怎么小时候没弄完基因问题啊？说真的，打电动距离那么远，其实不太会近视，好不好？正确用眼习惯。可是你如果是玩手游拿那么近就会啊。
The doors lead in the direction of the main terminal.
什么别贴齿，我都几岁了还吃草，我都27岁还怕什么？
The customer restroom. I could get through to the departure gates up ahead.
怕老花了吧？
This wasn't the kind of place where you waited to board a private jet. Victor and Becker were out in the departure lounge somewhere.
突然闪一下。虽然也不是怕什么啦，就是那时候都已经这个年纪了，就没有那么激烈了。小时候弄坏已经超容易的、啊，这样就有的人会趴着看书啊，或者干嘛的，拿很近啊，然后都会。
But one I didn't need.
且我绝对不会在很暗的地方看东西，绝对不会。公园不充足啊，很近的看东西啊，都是眼睛杀手啊。长期盯着小荧幕看啊，也是啊。高中的啊，基本上18岁以前吧。对啊，还敢滑手机啊？C257，我唯一有假性近视的时候，就是因为看书，那时候读书读比较认真，就GG了。因为看书很近啊，看书会很近，所以很危险。这样你都打到。李如一，猎枪吗？这也太不黄金了吧！不是那个甲吧？
A gate had opened at the other end of the departure lounge.
那时候爆炸。这么远，留这个干嘛？这个枪也没有比较好。晚安了。 显有人在开枪，谁啊？哪里？我的，干在这里哦，躲那么久，去你的！
Maybe they were in the next terminal. I'd keep looking until Victor sent me a postcard from Miami.
手机滑没多，在床上滑手机真的超容易想睡的。不过手机又不敢拿太近，我都双手伸长这样子，躺在床上，而且是侧着。
There weren't any other flights clogging up air traffic control. Victor would be clear for takeoff as soon as he was ready. The tram to the next terminal was down the escalators.
The 就是有人来的时候。
It didn't look like there'd be any trams leaving until the power was on. If I was going to be able to turn the power on anywhere, it'd be in the office.
看一下有没有东西可以拿。什么都没有哎，真空。来，红茶。
I meant to end this how I'd begun it, heavily medicated. It worked. The trams were running again. Maybe they'd take me to my gate. Maybe they'd bring more guys wanting to whack me. Maybe both.
还来啊！
And we were off. I felt like I might be able to recharge for a second. At least until we pulled into the station and met more murderous assholes.
What the fuck?
Son of a bitch! Didn't work out like that. Of course there'd be a tram full of goons trying to derail me.
It
was perfect. Everyone wanted a ticket for the Max Payne Express. I felt like I'd missed out on the joke. And it was a real good one. Come on.
我跳，皮啦！
The tram was slowing down, and I'd only just gotten on board. I had to salvage what I could and see what was waiting for me. This was my stop. It had taken me right into the heart of it. Becker's gimps were everywhere, so he and Bronco must be close. The smart move would have been sticking with De Silva and going straight to the hangar. But when was I ever about smart moves? I'm a dumb move guy. Hey Max, we'll drive onto the runway. No thanks. Let me walk in the main entrance.
I'll put a big shit-eating grin on my face and let these assholes take turns trying to kill me. That's my style, and it's too late in the day to hope for change. Boy, were they throwing numbers at this problem. But then I'd chosen to be here. I wanted this. Was it redemption? Not really. It was pathetic desperation, and not much else. The further in I got, the more guys I saw. Becker wasn't running a police force. He was running an army. These guys were better trained and better equipped than anyone I'd seen out here. And I'd seen some mean sons of bitches. The mission was screaming suicide, but I didn't give a damn. At least I'd die being a pain in the ass. There the bastards were, sneaking off in their rich kid's toy.
I ain't got nowhere else to go, Becker. Mr. Payne, I
哎，
believe
干，
you
他有
have
榴
something
弹
to
哎
say to，me.
去你的！
Mate ele! Mate ele agora! Não! 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 What are you looking for? 我要跳出去的，我被这个打。干！直接被硫酸击中，我操！干，垃圾！不行。你们被我一个人包围了。干！
Look what you become, Mr. Big! Another fucking terrorist!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. 这样子有手段也算你厉害。他有榴弹啊，只是榴弹会被我打爆而已。
So I guess I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got.
正
Say
常人
what
都
you
手
want
段
about
的，
Americans,
我以为他
but
会
we
直接死啊。
understand capitalism. You buy yourself a
他只有
product
手段
and
蛮
you
厉害
get
的。
what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death.
是
And
我
I
不会一枪
realized
给他投啊
they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
我应该打他其他地方，在最后要死的时候再打他头。
Get in, Max! I'm in. Just drive the fucking car. Go!
Woo! We had one card left to play.
Just get me close. We're taking damage! Come on!
What the hell?
It's not going to take all without it. This don't look good! Ay! Shit!
That about sums it up.
They don't want us getting down this runway.
哎、啊，这警察怎么没死啊？好扯哦！
Of course they have their armored personal vehicle. We're driving into it. I'm normally a behind the gas kind of cop.
Only I've been one of them too.
这怎么找
This
到？
car ain't so good.
Orders closed.
That's them.
哎、他的声音怎么那么像吹佛啊？我刚刚声音好像吹佛哦。
Your career's coming down with that plane. Let's get it over with.
Okay. This is too close.
Woo! 你也是厉害。
Wait, Max! No! Stop! Max!
揍他就好了。
We have
走到
what we need on him now. Let him enjoy a trial and a spell in prison. Let him suffer. Trust me.
哪那么容易让他死啊？
You know I walk. You walk with a limp.
那个脚啊！你有看他那个脚啊？哦 fuck！ 哎、这个好 GTA 5的那个美术图。
The 55th Battalion of the City Police's Special Forces Unit, who have been implicated in human trafficking, has been disbanded indefinitely.
他
Meanwhile,
刚刚那个
the politician at the center of the scandal,
不是
who
他
was
骨
accused
头
of laundering
刺
money
出
from
来
a
了
scheme，to fund his political
他
campaign for
骨
mayor,
折。
was yesterday found hanged in his police cell. It's not yet clear whether his death was a suicide or simply retribution for his part in a scandal that has so
他的
many
变庆
families
流泪
missing
处
loved
插
ones
出来
that
啦
were。kidnapped and killed. City officials say a full investigation
Local
is underway.
justice.
Local residents expressed outrage, saying they have been let down by both law enforcement and city leaders. And now, your local forecast. Boy, it's dark in some places, but it's sunny everywhere else. Over to Marisol with the weather.
这个游戏比 GTA 血腥很多。虽然 GTA 也有嘎成肉酱，但是这个我觉得这个游戏比较恐怖一点。对啊，破关了，报完仇了。 Next game，想想看哦，大概只剩下，只剩下4天呢，还没好不好？还没要关哦。射击游戏，我觉得要看吧。它因为它是完全线性啊，它其实跟那个秘境探险那些差不多长度吧。最好是在念经啦。剩4天，要玩什么？大部分游戏都还蛮长的。这个果然是，这个竟然只有1个，不敢相信。完成枪那么少。到底是哪里漏的？剁手者，我很少打脚我都打头比较多。旗下3寸，击中胯部。干打胯下有躲避球。我射出的子弹不够多成功最长射击7秒，没有达成。我近战也超少。不过这应该是要一直玩才会有办法解锁吧。懒人靠背击杀，哦，是在滚的时候杀人的吧？只有3个大玫瑰没有打到鸡鸡，还蛮好玩的啦。这游戏不是近战武器，是按 V 用拳头，就有时候会有那个处死动作，就我有按 按过几次吧，就进站会在那边走。看一下，很少，我真的很少用。看一下，你们是希望我直接接下一个长剧情的，然后遇到就是到时候要玩异度神剑的时候再换，玩完再换回来，还是先找个东西玩玩？多人就像 GTA 吧，我猜。可是现在应该没有多人剧情了吧？我不知道啊，应该没有多人了吧？而且我不知道他多人玩什么的。哦，就很像 GTA 的那种线上小游戏吧，感觉是啊。异度神剑5月29。Are you sure you want to quit multiplayer? Yeah. 你按退出，它还会有各种。我不是以前的我了。啊，记晚安。什么叫街机模式？哦。就第一个啊，第一个是退出啊。希望他前面可以重置。喝云南白药，为什么会有云南白药啦？不是，汉化组你们不要自己偷换概念哦。外国应该是阿司匹林吧？哦，没有啊，应该是酒吧。看一下。